and educational purposes. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, teaching, education, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permit by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. A copy of Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 shall be attached to this video. Good afternoon, everybody. This is another recall video, and allow me to bring my mic closer. Sorry about that if I sounded like I was far away. Okay, so my last recall video was on July 13th, and I saw something in the news that there is a recall on bacon. And so I decided, hey, let me go ahead and do a recall video today. So the information here is going to be on FSIS, which is the Food Safety and Inspection Services Department of the U.S. and the FDA. FDA, okay, U.S. Food and Drug Administration. And they always have a lot. So let's go ahead and get started. You may hear Gina versus Gina pop up. She has a live. It is now 3:47 in the afternoon on this Friday, July 31st. I am working, so I do have my work computer up and working at the same time as I'm doing this recall video while I'm sitting here. If Gina versus Gina live pops up, I will put the volume down low so you can hear it. Let's get moving. The first recall video is BCI Foods Inc. recalls chicken noodle soup product imported without benefit of reinspection. July 23rd, 2026. They are from Hyacinthe, Quebec, Canada, is recalling approximately 4,300 pounds of chicken noodle soup product that was imported from Canada without the benefit of import re-inspection into the United States. The canned condensed chicken noodle soup product was produced on February 4th, 2026. The following product is subject to recall. View the label. We can. 10.5 ounce can of tasty chicken noodle condensed soup product of Canada with best by date of 2028 February 4 and lot code 592226035. Let's view that label. This is what it looks like on the back of the can. That is that information, that estimated date. I don't know why that popped up, sorry. This is what some of the other packaging looks like. It's 3 pages. And this is what the label looks like. Okay, the product subject to recall bears Canadian establishment number EST142 printed on the can. This item was further distributed to food banks and pantry locations in Oklahoma. The problem was discovered when the firm notified FSIS that the canned chicken soup product imported from Canada was not presented for FSIS import re-inspection. There have been no confirmed reports of illness or injury due to the consumption of these products. Anyone concerned about an illness or injury should contact a healthcare provider. Okay, so there's nothing per se wrong with it. It just didn't go through import reinspection. The company contact is Vice President Sales BCI Food Inc. is Mary Lou Corbin, 514-218-7143. Email mary-lou.corbin@bcifoods.com. Media contact is Congressional and Public Affairs. Is that Tia Thompson, FSIS Press at USDA.gov. Let's go on to the next one. This one is from July 24th. Maple Leaf Foods Inc., located in Lyles, Louisiana, is recalling approximately 12,036 pounds of not ready to eat smoked bacon product that was imported from Canada without the benefit of import reinspection into the United States. The NRTE, which is not ready to eat refrigerated smoked bacon product, was produced on June 9th, 2026, June 10th, 2026, June 12th, 2026, June 13th, 2026, and June 15th, 2026. The packaging says 12-ounce vacuum package of Royal Natural Applewood Smoke All Natural Uncured Bacon Product of Canada with sell-by dates of September 1st, 2026 and September 7th, 2026 printed on the side of the packaging. The other packaging says 12-ounce vacuum package of top value uncured hardwood smoked bacon product of Canada with various sell-by dates of September 1st, September 2nd, September 4th, September 5th, and September 7th, 2026, printed on the side of the package. Let's view the labels. Okay. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to hit the mic there. This is what it looks like. Royal Natural Applewood Smoke All Natural Bacon. That's what the packaging looks like. Looks like it's 6 pages here. They're giving you the sell-by dates. Okay. The big box that came in. And here's the top value uncured hardwood smoked bacon. Front and back of the packaging. Sell-by dates. And the box that it came in with the lot numbers and stuff. Okay. The product subject to recall bears a Canadian establishment number EST1. Printed on the side of the package in Health Certificate 2026-S7329716112 on master case boxes. This item was further distributed to grocery outlet distributors and retailers in Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. The problem was discovered during routine FSIS inspection activities. There have been no confirmed reports of illnesses or injury due to the consumption of these products. Anyone concerned about an illness or injury should contact a healthcare provider. Here is the contact information for the company. Vice President Communications, Maple Leaf Inc., Adam Emery, 416-518-5131. Email address is adam.emery@mapleleaf.com. The media contact information is Congressional and Public Affairs Tia T-A-I Thompson, and that is the email address. Let's move on to the next one. This one was presented to FSIS, or was announced by FSIS on July 29th. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Services is issuing a public health alert for steak. Okay. For a steak cilantro lime burrito product due to misbranding and an undeclared allergen. The product contains egg, a known allergen which is not declared on the package label. FSIS is issuing this public health alert to ensure that consumers with allergies to egg products are aware that this product should not be consumed. The steak cilantro lime burrito product was produced on June 19th. The following product is subject to the public health alert. Give me just a moment, everyone. I'm back. Okay. So the label reads 3 pound, 2 ounce, 3.2 ounce, 3 pound, 2 ounce carton containing 10 individually wrapped reds, steak, cilantro, and lime burrito. On the front on the front package label with product lots. That's a lot. I'm not reading that, but they all start with L1. That's all the lot numbers there on the side of the package. Let's go ahead and view the package. But just to read the first one, it's L1 space SD6170 space 1503. Okay, let's go ahead and read the label or look at the label. This is what it looks like. I've seen something similar to this packaging at Sprouts. Reds, yes, reds. Steaks, cilantro, and lime. So the recall is because it has egg. So people are allergic to eggs. It's not saying that it's bad, it's just saying for people that are allergic to eggs. The individual product bears the establishment number EST 46069 inside the USDA mark of inspection. These items were shipped to Costco distribution locations in Illinois, Michigan, and Minnesota. The problem was discovered by a consumer that identified the product contained a carton of reds, steak, cilantro, and lime burrito. Was a different sorry, email came in for work. Was a different product which contains eggs and had been incorrectly labeled. The consumer reported the issue to the producing establishment and the establishment notified FSIS. Let me see. There have been no confirmed reports of adverse reactions due to the consumption of these products. Anyone concerned about an illness should contact a health care provider. FSIS is concerned that some products may be in consumers' freezers. Consumers who have purchased this product are urged not to consume it. The product should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. I always say keep the receipt, return it to the place of purchase, get your change back because we're all having a hard time. The company contact information is Chief Supply Chain Officer, Reds All Natural. Is that Andrea Breen, 203-437-7713. Email is andrea.breen at redsallnatural.com. The media contact information is Congressional Public Affairs Keith Kamosinski. That's a new name. I don't remember reading that one before. And of course, the main email address for them is FSISpress@usda.gov. And here is the last one. Okay, this one, FSIS announced this one on July 30th, which was just yesterday. I need to put the charger into my computer at 37% here. Sorry. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service is issuing a public health alert for curry chicken salad due to concerns that the product may be contaminated with Listeria monocytogenes. A recall was not requested because the products are no longer available for purchase. The curry chicken salad item was produced on July 22nd, 2026. The following product subject to the public health alert. 8-ounce plastic packages containing portions of curry chicken salad with a use by date of 7/30/2026 printed on the back label. Let's view the product. Just a moment, you guys. Let's turn that off. Okay. So Gina is starting, but I'm continuing with the recall here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So Public Health Alert, PHA 7/30/2026, Mary Harvest Fresh Foods, Inc. And it has this number P-39928. I don't see any chicken salad in there, but they probably threw it out, or maybe they're showing a package of what it should look like. Okay, there's the use by date, the weight. Um, right there. Yeah. Okay. The product bears establishment number P-39928 inside the USDA mark of inspection. These items were shipped to retail locations in Oregon and Washington. The problem was discovered during a routine establishment testing. There have been no confirmed reports of illness due to the consumption of these products. Anyone concerned about an illness should contact a healthcare provider. Consumption of food contaminated with LM can cause listeriosis, a serious infection that primarily affects older adults, persons with weakened immune systems, and pregnant women and their newborns. Less commonly, persons outside these risk groups are affected. Listeriosis can cause fever, muscle aches, headache, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and convulsion, sometimes preceded by diarrhea and other gastrointestinal symptoms. An invasive infection spreads beyond the gastrointestinal tract. In pregnant women, the infection can cause miscarriages, stillbirths, premature delivery, or life threatening infection of the newborn. In addition, serious and sometimes fatal infections can occur in older adults, persons with weakened immune systems. Listeriosis is treated with antibiotics. Persons in the high risk category who experience flu like symptoms within 2 months after eating contaminated food should seek medical care and tell the healthcare provider about eating the contaminated food. FSIS is concerned that some product may be in consumers' refrigerators. Consumers who have purchased these products are urged not to consume them. These products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. Return it to the place of purchase. The company information: Senior Vice President, owner of Mary Harvest Fresh Foods Inc., Ernie Spada Jr., phone number 503-288-8300. Email address is eiii@mlffv.com. The Congressional Public Affairs contact is Keith Kamosinski, FSIS Press at usda.gov. And that is the food recalls for FSIS. Now let's move over to FDA. We're going to start from July 15th because I've already read all of these already. Is this for a food product? This one. Kong Guan Corporation issues expanded recall of glutinous rice balls with black sesame filling to include black and white glutinous rice balls with black sesame filling due to undeclared peanuts. I believe I read this one on the last recall, and so it says that they have expanded it. So that means there has more to be found. Okay, is recalling specific lots of gluttonous, so Kwang Guan Corporation in Union City, California, is recalling specific lots of gluttonous rice balls with black sesame filling and black and white glutinous rice balls with black sesame filling in their recall expansion because they may contain undeclared peanuts. People who have an allergy or severe sensitivity to peanuts run the risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume these products. So these are the product details. They have a lot. I'm not going to go through them, but these products were distributed to Arizona, California, Colorado, Hawaii, New Jersey, Nevada, Oregon, Texas, and Washington, and online and retail stores from June 2nd to June 8th. No illnesses have been reported to date. The recall was initiated after a consumer reported suspected peanut content in the glutinous rice balls with black sesame filling. Following further review, the scope has been expanded to include additional item of black and white glutinous rice balls with black sesame filling UPC 69087910000084 due to similar instances of undeclared peanut allergens. These products were distributed in packaging that did not disclose the presence of peanuts. Consumers who have purchased the affected product are urged not to consume it and should return it to the place of purchase for a full refund. The contact information for the company is Kwang Guan Corp 877-889-8968. This is what the product looks like. Yes, we definitely did this before. So they are just expanding the recall from just glutinous rice balls to black and white glutinous rice balls. Okay? Right here. That's what it looks like. Was this page helpful? Yes, it was. Okay, let's go back. And this is the other one. This is the same one. It says from 716, but it's the same thing. Kwang Guan Corporation issues recall of glutinous rice balls with black sesame filling due to undeclared peanut allergen. And they've already expanded that. So let's go to page 1. Yes, this page was helpful. Thank you. The next one was on July 17th. Hola, hola. So FSIS Inc. DBA Yasol International Foods expands a recall. Another expands of Hola Hola pounded yam. And I remember this one due to undeclared milk allergen on July 17th. Okay. FSIS, I believe, Inc., doing business as Yasol International Foods, is expanding its recall of Hola Hola pounded yam to include product sizes of 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds, and 10 pounds due to product labeling omission of undeclared milk allergen for sodium caseinate, a milk derivative. People who have an allergy of severe milk sensitivity. Okay. People who have an allergy or severe milk sensitivity to milk run the risk of a serious or life threatening allergic reaction if they consume this product. No illness or injuries have been reported in connection with this issue. The recall was initiated and later expanded as a result of an internal investigation discovering that some packaged Hola Hola pounded yam had been distributed in packaging that did not disclose the presence of sodium caseinate derived from milk, a milk allergen due to a temporary breakdown in the company's production and packaging processes. In addition, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, CFIA, sampled the 4-pound product and confirmed the omission of the milk allergen from the product label. A subsequent investigation and CFIA sampling of the 10-pound product revealed that additional packaging sizes may be affected. This recall includes the following product packaging sizes with the expiration dates between November 2028 through May 2029. 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds, and 10 pounds. Ole Ole pounded yam was distributed through distribution outlets in the African and Caribbean markets between December 2025 through May 2026 in Canada, Australia, and the following United States, or I should say the following states within the United States: California, Georgia, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, and Texas. The recalled products are packaged in a clear plastic bag. This recall does not apply to the packaging that declares the milk allergen. See sample packaging below for correct and incorrect packaging. Consumers should check expiration dates on the front of the packaging as well as the allergen declaration labeling. To determine if they have the affected product. Okay? So if you have questions, you can contact the company or email them at info@yosoulfood.com or call them 916-383-1124, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, and there's a link to the initial press release when this was released if you want to look at that. Again, I just read that information, and this is what it looks like. Ole Ole pounded yam. Okay. Was this helpful? Yes, it was. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, the next one What kind is this? This one, PT Organics Limited Recall Select Pumpkin Tree Peter Rabbit Organics Banana and Strawberry Fruit Puree Pouches due to the potential of soft plastic to enter the finished product. Is this a baby food? I'm wondering, but hey, our babies need protection too, of course. Let me see here. PT Organics Limited of Lake Oswego, Oregon is voluntarily recalling select pumpkin tree Peter Rabbit Organics banana and strawberry 4-ounce pouches because of internal packaging defects that may result in the presence of a strand of soft food grade plastic in the finished product. The recalled product was sold exclusively through Kroger. Is that Meager? I don't know. And Target retail stores nationwide from March 6th to July 13th, 2026. The recalled pumpkin tree Peter Rabbit Organics banana and strawberry 4-ounce pouches can be identified by the following codes, which are sampled in black ink on the back of the pouch. The barcode 8153670100780. Lane number identified. Number 4 printed on the rear backhand side seam. And here are the best before use dates, and from January 19th, 2027 all the way to May 15th, 2027. I'm gonna turn on my fan here. Sorry. No injuries have been reported. No other pumpkin tree um, product tree branded products best before dates or flavors are affected by this recall. PT Organics Limited initiated the voluntary recall after its packaging supplier last week recalled a production run of defective pouches. The PT Organics inspections of finished product made with the recalled packaging confirmed the presence of a strand of soft food grade plastic attached to the inside of a small number of pouches. Let's see what to do if you have one of these pouches. Consumers or caregivers who have recalled product in their possession should dispose of it or return the product to the place of purchase. It should not be eaten or fed to another person. Here's their contact information. Consumer Support Desk, 888-566-2363. Also, you can go to their website, www.pumpkintreesnacks.com, or contact them via the support desk, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That was helpful. Yes, it was. Look at this one. Midwest Poultry Services, LP recalls shell eggs due to possible salmonella enteritidis contamination. This was issued on July 22nd. Let's go back to the other one. I don't think I got, before I do this one, if there was a picture of the product. I did not see a picture. It just says read announcement. Okay. I didn't see a picture of the product. Sorry about that. So back to this one. This is potential contamination of salmonella. Midwest Poultry Services LP. White shell eggs and brown cage-free shell eggs. They are voluntarily recalling 1,589,577 dozen white shell eggs and brown cage-free shell eggs produced in Texas because they have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella. Salmonella is an organism which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Healthy persons affected with salmonella often experience fever, diarrhea, which may be bloody, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. In rare circumstances, infection with salmonella can result in the organism getting into the bloodstream and producing more severe illnesses such as arterial infections, infected aneurysms, endocarditis, and arthritis. The eggs were produced and distributed from farms in Texas between June 6th and July 3rd, 2026, with sell by or best by dates of July 20th and August 17th, 2026. The eggs were shipped to food service and retail customers in Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. They were available to consumers at Kroger stores in Texas and Louisiana, Brookshire grocery stores in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, and Mississippi, and other small retail outlets. No other Midwest Poultry Service LP products are part of this recall. Midwest Poultry Service is not aware of any specific illnesses linked to this product. The recalled eggs will have an identifying code number printed on the left or right sides of the carton. End date coding ink only. Only codes P-1950 or 0840962 with the Julian date of between 157 and 184 printed on the side of the carton are recalled. Examples of the identifying plant and date information on retail cartons are below. This is what it looks like, you guys. That's a lot, and I'm not going to read. That's a lot. That's a lot. Midwest Poultry Services identified the issue on its two Texas farms through proactive environmental monitoring practices and root cause analysis. Midwest Poultry Services is not distributing fresh eggs produced on its Texas farms at this time. Consumers who purchase the products associated with this recall urged to avoid consumption and return the product to its original place of purchase for a full refund. If you have any questions, you can call the company at 574-405-9531 during normal business hours, which are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Media contact email is info@mpseggs.com. Consumer contact recall assistance at mpseggs.com. This is a photo of the product numbers and dates. Country Morning Grade A eggs, large. Call Maine Sunups, premium outlets. This is why a lot of people are getting chickens. Not to say that this can't happen, but this is why. And you have one distributor, and they distribute all these eggs under different names. Let's move on. The next one is called Fresh and Ready Foods LLC recalled spicy breakfast burrito due to undeclared soy. This was issued on July 22nd. Company name is Fresh and Ready. Brand name is Sprig and Sprout Fresh and Ready. Product description: spicy breakfast burritos. They are recalling a limited number of Sprig and Sprout spicy breakfast burrito and Fresh and Ready spicy breakfast burritos because they may contain undeclared soy. People who have an allergy or severe sensitivity to soy run the risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume these products. Consumers who do not consume meat should not also consume these products, as the recall was initiated after sausage was found in products labeled vegetarian. The recalled products were distributed in Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia grab and go markets and vending machines. The recall is limited to the products identified below that were produced at the Charlotte, North Carolina facility between July 9th and July 12th, 2026, with the fresh through date of July 20th, 2026. All other products produced at the Charlotte facility are not impacted by this recall, and there is no impact on products produced at any other Fresh and Ready LLC facilities. This is what it looks like. Sprig and Sprout, 8 ounce. the UPC code, and the fresh through date, and fresh and ready spicy breakfast burrito, and the fresh through date. No illness or allergic reactions have been reported to date. The recall was initiated following two consumer complaints reporting the presence of sausage in a product labeled as vegetarian. Whew. The inadvertent exclusion of sausage resulted in the presence of soy, a major food allergen which is not declared on the label. Let me read that again. The inadvertent inclusion of sausage resulted in the presence of soy. Okay, I want to go back up because I'm confused. Undeclared soy allergen due to, okay, inadvertent inclusion of sausage in products labeled as vegetarian. Why is, I guess they add soy to sausage? Okay, let's keep reading. Consumers who have purchased the affected products are urged not to consume them and to discard any remaining product immediately. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Consumers with questions or who would like to request a full refund may contact Fresh and Ready by email at recallconcern@hotlineglobal.com or by calling 855-424-8390 Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is what they look like. They're in, where are they located again? They sent them to Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. Grab and go markets and vending machines. This is what they look like. Yep, that was kind of helpful. Okay. Whew. There's a lot. Pharmaceuticals. See, I always ask for food and they keep giving me drugs. So they've given me 3 drugs. If you have these drugs, check them out. Long Grove Pharmaceuticals, cyclophosphamidine infection. Because I don't do drugs, I just do food. Baxter, I cannot pronounce that. Cefazolin and dextrose injection. And the next one, American Regent, Papa Verin hydrochloride injection. I stick with the food and I always take the product type and put it as food and they still give me drugs. This one, Iredi, I cannot pronounce that. Liddy US recalls Iridina, I cannot pronounce it in my mind. I'm tired. It's Friday. I'm not going to try. Shortbread cookies with chocolate truffle coating and apricot filling due to undeclared wheat, soy, milk, and eggs. I usually will pull up my thing and put in the thing to pronounce it. I'm not there yet today. I'm just tired. This was announced on July 28th. Undeclared wheat, soy, and egg allergens due to foreign language packaging that did not contain English ingredients, nutrition facts, or allergen declarations. Okay. Hopefully, they have a picture of the label so that we can see it. So they're recalling all units of this shortbread, chocolate truffle coating, and apricot filling cooking of 11.6 ounces. Box is UPC 450564891258839 with foreign language ingredients in nutrition facts panel due to undeclared wheat, soy, and egg allergens. People who have an allergy or sensitivity to wheat, soy, milk, or eggs run the risk of serious life-threatening allergic reactions if they consume these products. The products were distributed between July 15th and July 22nd, 2022 to all Lidl US retail stores locations in Delaware, District of Columbia, which is DC, Georgia, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia. No illnesses have been reported. This recall was initiated after foreign language packaging was discovered that did not contain English ingredients, nutrition facts, or allergen declarations. Customers with an allergy or sensitivity to wheat, soy, milk, or eggs should not consume this product. Customers should immediately discard or return to the recalled product to the nearest little store for a full refund. Return it. And it says a receipt is not required for the return. Amen. Customers who have questions about this recall should call the Lidl U.S. Customer Care Hotline at 844-747-5435, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is what it looked like. Iridanus. It's Greek style. Iridanus. That's why I'm going to pronounce it. This is what it looks like. Okay, Iridanus. Was this page helpful? Yes, it was. Next, 529 Commerce LLC recalls Rooted in Rare brand aquafaba powder due to undeclared eggs. This was announced on July 30th. Aquafaba powder 4 ounce and 12 ounce flexible foil pouches. And this is because the product may contain undeclared egg. People who have an allergy or severe sensitivity to egg run the risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reactions if they consume these products. The recalled Root in Rare brand aquafaba powder was distributed through Amazon.com and directed to consumers nationwide on June 25th and July 20. Let's read that again. Nationwide on between June 2025 and July 2026 via our website at www.rootedinrare.com. The recall Rooted in Rare brand aquafaba powder packaged 4 ounce, 12 ounce flexible foil pouches with UPC codes 19928453095 4 ounce and 19928430622 12 ounce. The following Best Buy dates are included in the recall, which are printed on a sticker and placed on the bottom left of the product package. Best Buy 12/14/2026 and Best Buy 12/12/2027. The recall was initiated after a consumer reported an allergic reaction after consuming the product. No other reports or illnesses have been received to date. Customers who have purchased this product and have an allergy or sensitivity to eggs should not consume and discard this product. Customers may request a refund from Amazon or contact 529 Commerce LLC for a refund if it was purchased directly through our website. Okay. Customers requiring additional information about this recall may contact customer service at 888-693-1013 or info@rootedinrare.com, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. We regret any inconvenience this has caused and have terminated our relationship with this particular supplier. This must be coming from Amazon. This is what it looks like. Vegan, egg. And it has egg in it. Aquafaba powder. And I've seen this kind of product before. So that's how you make it, huh? With this powder. Was this helpful? Yes, it was. It was. Got 2 more to go. We just did this one, but we're going to go to that one in a minute. Publix recalls all lots of Green Wise organic frozen blueberries and whole mixed berries due to potential E. coli 0145 contamination. These Salmonella, E. coli, and it's a couple of other ones make me sit up in my seat when we do these. Company announcement: Lakeland, Florida, July 29, 2026. Publix is recalling all lots of green, wise, organic, whole blueberries and whole mixed berries because they may be contaminated with, and I can never pronounce it, S. Escherichia E. coli 0145 colon H28 E. coli 0145E. This is a sugar toxin producing E. coli. Stec means staphylococcus that can cause illness characterized by severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, which may be bloody, and vomiting. While most healthy individuals recover within a week, some infections may result in a serious complication known as hemolytic uremic syndrome, HUS or HUS, particularly in young children, older adults, and individuals with weakened immune systems. The recall was shipped to Publix retail stores throughout 8 states, including Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. I will read it again. 8 states: Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. As of the end of June 2026, Publix immediately conducted an internal stop sale of frozen green wise organic whole blueberries and whole mixed berries. These products remain unavailable for sale. A recall of Greenwise organic blueberries 10 ounce lot code 60401 was previously announced on July 3rd by Frutas y Hortalizas del Sur S.A. San Carlos, Chile. Based on the public health officials' product trace back and epi- epidemiology epidemiological information, Publix is now taking further action out of an abundance of caution to recall all lots of green wise organic whole blueberries and whole mixed berries. Consumers who purchase the following frozen Greenwise products are reminded not to consume them, and the products should be discarded or returned to Publix for a full refund. And then we have here Greenwise whole berries 10 ounce, Greenwise whole blueberries 48 ounce, Greenwise whole mixed berries 10 ounce, Whole Wise mixed berries 48 ounce. Customers who have additional questions or concerns should contact Publix customer care at 800-242-1227 from 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. For more information about the ongoing outbreak investigation, please refer to the CDC website. Go to the CDC. Publix, the largest employee-owned company in the U.S. with more than 260,000 associates, currently operates 1,413 stores in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and Kentucky. For 28 consecutive years, the company has been recognized by Fortune as a great place to work. In addition, Publix's dedication to superior quality and customer service is recognized among the top grocery business. For more information, you can visit their newsroom. If you have to contact them again, and this is part of an outbreak advisory, I will look at it in a moment. 800-242-1227, and here are the photos. I'm in California and I've actually seen this before. Greenwise. So they're distributing more than just those states because I have seen these before. Was this helpful? Yes, it was. So let's go back up. Let's go to the CDC page on the E. coli outbreak. The investigation status is open. Recalled issued, yes. CDC and public health officials in several states are investigating a multi-state outbreak of E. coli infections linked to frozen blueberries. If you have recalled Greenwise blueberries or mixed berries in your home, throw them out or return them to the place of purchase. So far, 12 cases and 4 hospitalizations in 2 states. Okay. Do not eat them. It's giving you more about the E. coli symptoms. What businesses should do not sell them. Symptoms of E. coli, I just went over that. Okay, so there is a link if you go to the FDA website to the CDC on this E. coli uh, infection. And let's go. And this last one is the one we just kind of did with the shortbread cookies. And it says here they were expanding it as of expanding its July 24th recall. Okay, so one with chocolate truffle and apricot filling, 11.6 ounces. And this one, the other one is shortbread cookies with apricot filling. This one doesn't have truffle, but it has cocoa topping with coconut sprinkles. Both of these products were distributed with foreign language packaging and failed to include English ingredients. And they contain wheat, soy, egg, milk, and tree nut now because of the coconut. They were distributed to Delaware, District of Columbia, Georgia, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, was this page helpful? Yes, it was. So this is the end of the recalls for now. If you have any of those Green Wise frozen blueberries, I don't care what state you're in. If you bought them from somewhere, I would tell the story about this recall. I would print it out, tell them about the CDC, print out the information and say, hey, there's a recall. They may say it's in these states, and I'd be like, I don't care. I still got this product here, and I would try to get my money back. If they don't give the money back, throw it out until the recall is cleared up. So that is it. As I always say, please find peace within yourself, be peaceable with everyone, and please stay safe in this heat. Please watch what you eat, and please grow your own groceries as much as you can. You can't grow everything. Everybody doesn't live on acres of land and can produce meat, but maybe producing or growing a little bit of your own can help you reduce recalls and maybe even save some money in your pocketbook. I love you all. Have a fabulous weekend and stay safe, please.